Hi, y'all.
Hello, hello, hello.
It's good to see y'all
Again.
again from yesterday. And just so you know, that my other brother Beryl is on his way to Michigan. I saw it on TV, and
I know. We were
yep,
laughing about that yesterday.
we were
It,
laughing about it.
it,
But look what happened. Hello,
I
Cam, man.
can.
It's so good to see you. I got my package and I'm going to open it in front of everybody, but I'm going to let Linda do her thing first because you know why? Because I only have one package and it only has one thing in it.
Well, then we should do yours first.
Because I only have one thing.
That's
But
okay.
I thought I'd wait till a little. We could talk for a little while and see if we get some more people in before I
Okay.
uncover my wonderful. But my other one's coming tomorrow. So
I was supposed to get a package today and I didn't. So you know what that means? That means I get $5 credit. If it doesn't come by the last day that they say it's coming, you get a $5 credit.
oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm supposed
Mhm.
to get mine tomorrow.
Yeah, I
So,
think mine got stuck in customs. Go
oh,
figure.
well,
You can order all kinds of stuff. But if you order just like um cards, like
oh,
birthday
doggone it.
cards,
I forgot to get that card. I was going to show that card.
well, go get it.
All right, hang on.
And if you order cards or something, then I guess customs has a problem with that. I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't a big package, but they were funny cards and I wanted to get them. Yeah. So, how's your day? How's your night, KMM? How's the rain? Are you guys getting rain? We're supposed to get it through the night, and they're saying that, with the flash flooding and everything. So, yeah.
See, I got to tell y'all, Linda's a lot better about mailing stuff as far as, well, no, it's coming.
Yeah,
It's
it's
still
coming. It's
coming.
coming for us tonight.
See?
But I'm glad you had a good day.
Um, Linda's a lot better about mailing and thinking about people and sending cards and stuff. And
That's
she
not
sent me
true.
this card, but look at this opening she got from Temu, and it opens like this. Now, is that not the cutest opening you ever saw in your whole life? Isn't that cute? I love it. And then it said, "No one will ever be as entertained by us as us." Don't you love it? I love it. I said, you know what? It's the truth. It's the truth. We laugh at each other, but nobody laughs at us. I had to
No.
show it. I
Oh,
had to show
thank you, thank you.
it. And she got that from Timu.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And
I
of
thought
course,
yeah.
the Alexa changed the president shirts that I sent to Connie and I have.
Oh,
I
I
got
love
those
that
from
one too.
I got those from Temu too. So,
But you know what? Let's be honest. Okay, so I was on there last night and I was looking, and they do have a lot of junk that I don't know what anybody'd want with it. Some of it, I mean,
you gotta look it up. You gotta put in the search bar.
yeah, you gotta really be looking for something because if you don't, you're gonna end up with a whole bunch of junk. And I know somebody that's got a whole bunch of junk, but she's
Yeah.
happy with all this junk that she got.
Are you talking about me?
No, no,
I'm
no,
kidding. I'm kidding.
no, but she's really fun. But I'm gonna open this so
Are you
everyone
sure?
can see it.
Are
Yeah,
you sure?
yeah, because
Okay.
we got 4 people in here. So here we go. I'm gonna open it up. I should do it like she does because you barely open it up so you can reuse the packaging again. Well, I got news for you.
Oh,
I got news for you. I ain't gonna do that, so I'm gonna throw it all over everywhere. But I
Right.
I got these earrings. Okay, let me open this up here. I was gonna get some fancy scissors, but I didn't get any fancy scissors. But look, are these like not the cutest little earrings that you ever saw?
Aw.
They got little rhinestones in them.
Oh, those are
Silver. This
cute.
one is silver, and then and it comes in gold,
Oh, nice.
and it comes in your rose gold too.
Oh, that's my favorite. I love rose gold. I said if I ever get married again, I'll get a rose gold setting.
Well, y'all know that these are real diamonds, right? And I got the whole package here um for $3. But I mean, it's something I'll use. And yeah, it was.
I know. They look cool today.
You know what? These are, you know what, Cam, and people look over and say, "Where did you get those nails? They look so real. You got them glued on there. They look so real." And I said, "Well, it's because they are. They're not glued on. They're mine." And yes, I do
Mm,
clean house. They're just, you know what? They're just thick, like people's toenails. They're just so thick. My
I wish
mama,
I had that problem.
my mama gave them to me.
Yeah. My nails are so thin, I can't even keep nails. I have to have fake ones put on if I want any kind of nails because as soon as they get a little bit long, they start splitting and chipping and cracking and oh, they're horrible.
Well,
They're
you know
so
that Temu sells those nails for pretty cheap.
yeah, I don't like press on. I'm too hard on nails.
Oh, well, yeah, you know what? I feel pretty lucky. Like I said, my mama gave them to me. She's got real hard nails too. Sorry, guys.
Ah, here we go with the
Something,
allergies again. Poor woman.
somebody blew something in.
Mhm.
It came in with Burl. All right. So I showed what I got. Everybody's
Okay.
all excited, right? It was like $3.
Those are really, really cute for $3.
You know what? They are really cute because I do wear weird earrings when I don't have this headset on.
And you know the thing about it is that um with those earrings, they're probably going to shine like real diamonds when the light catches them. I don't know how they do it. I don't know because you can pay hundreds of dollars for what do they call it? Cubic
Cubic
zirconia
zirconia. Let me see.
or moissanite. Oh, those are so cute. Those are so cute.
Yeah, they look like they're pretty sturdy too. So
Oh, well,
we'll
that's
see.
good.
We'll see if they can withstand the Connie test. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. It should be destructive Connie, but it didn't rhyme with Connie with a K. So uh, all right, Linda, it's your turn.
You guys, I've been buying Temu for exactly a year, and I can't tell you the stuff I bought. I mean, I bought some things and gave them to my grandkids, and some things I've given to my son. Uh, Poseidon and Zeus, they had on Temu. I got them from Temu. They had the sayings that they have, like, "To my son," or "To my daughter,"
Mm,
"To my grandson," and it's got this big long spiel that, "I may not be here all the ways, but you will always be in my heart," whatever.
I got
So
some more for my
I
daughter,
bought
but I didn't get them off Team.
I bought 2 baseballs because they both play baseball, and I bought 2 baseballs, and then I got a set. It was 2 in 1 of the acrylic box. So, for $11 and they charge like to get something from Bradford Exchange 80, 90, $100. So for $11, I got them 2 baseballs in an acrylic box. And I was pretty proud of myself with that one. It's like, they'll have it. It's a keepsake. Then I found a baseball that teaches them to how to hold the ball, so you can
Mhm.
throw a curveball, um, uh, what was the other one? A slow ball and another one. And I got that again for like 369, and I brought it over to them on 4th of July. So they were really, really happy with that. But those are just, some of the better things that, you can get on there. And it's good quality. They're real baseballs. It's real leather. I mean, so you can't really beat it.
Mhm.
Uh, and I bought Ellie Mae some stuff. Obviously, she's outgrown it. I bought her some newborn stuff, and she's outgrown it. But they've got the cutest little sayings on clothes. They really, really do. If if Uh, the dad likes fishing. I got one. My son doesn't like fishing, but I just like the saying for his daughter, and it says, "My daddy's hooked on me," and it's just like,
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
isn't it? Isn't
I
it?
like that. I like
And
that.
then there was another one. It said something about the best thing that came out of 2024 is me. So
Oh, I like that
yeah.
too.
Yeah, yeah, just little stuff like that. And I mean, the if you can get them on a lightning deal, they're only like $1.99 per onesie. I don't think I've paid more than $7 for any of the double or triple outfits I've bought for her. So that's really a good deal. I mean, normally if you go to Kohl's, you're gonna pay 20, $30 for a two-piece outfit now. It's ridiculous, and they're gonna
Or
wear it
more.
and they're gonna wear it for 2 months, if that, if that. So, anyway, that was just a few. I can't show you them, obviously, because I've given them away, but I've
Oh,
got
you're one of those that just give them as gifts.
yes, I buy this, I see it, and it's like, "Oh, that would be cute for Cronus," or "That would be cute for Rhea." Actually, I just bought I don't know if if you look, but you might like them, Connie, because you
Mm,
decorate cakes and stuff. They're
mm.
the Russian tips for frosting,
Oh,
and
I have
when
to look.
yeah, and it squeezes out, and it automatically makes a baby rosebud. Look into those. You'd
I
probably
will.
really
I
like
will.
them.
You know, KMM, I know that
Yes.
Connie's or Linda's been doing it for quite a while. I haven't been. So I can't tell you what the quality is, but I can tell you that this is the first part of my first order, and this looks pretty good so far. The rest of the orders coming in tomorrow, and I'm not going to open it until Tuesday. Well, I might open it. I might lie, but I'm going to try not to open it till next Tuesday, so y'all can see me open it online, and we'll look at it together.
Right, right. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good quality. If you got to do your research, I mean, if it looks cheap, it's probably going to be cheap. Like this. Okay, I'm about to show you this bracelet. It was like a dollar. What did I tell you? $1.89, $1.79, something like
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
It was for 4th of July. And it's like, well, I'll just get it because I do have a sapphire, diamond, and ruby necklace and earrings.
Mhm.
And I don't have a bracelet, and I don't wanna go spend hundreds of thousands or thousands of dollars for a bracelet. So
Sure.
I saw this on Temu for $1.79, and it's red, white, and blue,
And it's all rhinestones. Look at
and
that.
it's
Isn't
all
that pretty?
rhinestone,
That's
and
pretty.
it it goes it'll fit anybody, you
Oh,
know?
that is really pretty. I like that. I like that
Yeah.
a lot. For $1.79, you can't beat that.
No, no.
Mm-mm.
And I'm one of those crazy people that I have to match, and I have to wear the red, white, and blue, either look like a flag or something for 4th of July for every holiday. I try to wear the colors, and I actually have an outfit that I bought for Christmas, and I think you guys, it was last Christmas. So, I think you guys will like it. And then here's another bargain that I got. I don't know, if you if you go out with the hubby or something and you wanna try you I mean, who knows what your wedding rings look like? Some people have very expensive wedding rings, and, so I picked this up. Just no, I'm not married, but I picked this up because I just thought it was pretty, and for the price, it was $1.88, and this is
Oh, look at that. That looks just as good
mm,
as that is beautiful.
yeah.
That just sparkles.
Yeah, for $1.88. I mean, my
She
goodness, and the center stone is a marquee, and then it's got the baguettes, and then here, it's got your round rhinestones, and then on the sides is the baguettes. So,
that's
yeah, and
beautiful.
let
That's
me tell
beautiful
you,
for $1.78. You can't beat that.
no, it's heavy. It's heavy. It's not
Mm.
lightweight, it's thick. Look, it's thick,
Well, maybe they
you know?
made it out of lead.
I don't know, but it's a pretty silver, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
they polished it real good and stuff. It's a
well,
pretty
that
s
works as long
yeah,
as it's polished and it
yeah.
looks like nobody'd ever know the difference unless you told them.
No, actually, I got a compliment on it. I wore it to the store, and I got a compliment, and somebody's like, "Oh, somebody must really love you," and I'm just like, "Yeah."
Yeah, they
No,
love me a lot.
nobody loves me. I'm not married. No,
Yes, they do. They love you a lot. I know
I'm
they
just
do.
kidding. I'm just kidding. So, and then they have just little things like this for 89 cents, 79 cents. Um, it's a sticker that goes on a car, and it says, "America, love it or leave it."
Oh, I like that.
I mean, again, 79 or 89 cents. You can't beat that. And it's got the beautiful eagle on it. I love the eagle. Oh,
I
thank
do
you,
too.
KMM. Um, but yeah, it's got that beautiful eagle on it. This is not doing it any justice because it does have a plastic cover over it, and I'm not ready to put it on my car. I'm thinking about trying to get a new car.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Where'd she go? God is good all the time. Where did she go? She disappeared. Where'd you go?
Barrel.
Oh, your brother Beryl and your other brother Beryl?
Yeah, I think it's
There it
starting to I'm
is.
thinking it's starting to come in. Hi, Royal Apple.
Hi, Royal Apple. How are you? I showed my earrings already that I got from Temu, but I'm gonna get two packages by next Tuesday.
Yeah, see, I pulled it back a little bit, and it's got the blue stars, and
It's a
I
sticker,
it's a sticker. Yeah, it comes off. It's see,
right? Where is Texport when you need them?
yeah, see, Connie.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, Royal Apple. So yeah, and then I have a thing in my wall. Um, I can't. I don't think it would visualize very well if I took the camera over there. But I have a thing on my wall, and it says the days that time stood still. And
Oh, I
a
like
new
that.
I've got a newborn picture of both of my sons and
Oh,
both of my grandsons, and I have a clock, and I have the time that they were born on
that
each
is
clock.
awesome.
No batteries in the clock, so it's permanently that time.
Well, look, Royal Apple, I'm gonna show you mine because I only got one to show, and you weren't here. But look, I got these earrings. Look at, I'm so proud of them because
They
I
are.
only
I
paid
love those
$3.
earrings.
I only
I'm gonna
paid
have to
three
look for
dollars for
those.
'em. But it comes. I got this one. It's in silver. You know those are real diamonds, don't you know it? Royal Apple, they're real diamonds. Well, probably not, but anyway, it's all right. Nobody has to know. And then it comes in gold, and then it comes in, and then it comes in the rose gold. Well, wait a minute, doggone it, I got the gold one.
Aren't they pretty, Royal Apple?
And look, and here's the rose gold ones,
Oh, those.
and then they come in black. And I wear a lot of black. Believe it or not, I really do wear a lot of black. But it's summertime, so you don't wear black in summertime. But see, it's like the gunmetal color goes really good with. Oh, that one really showed a good picture of it. Look, yeah. All right. I, okay, so I already showed. So now you've seen what I got. Because I got two other packages coming and they didn't get here today. They'll be here tomorrow, and I'm going to open mine on Tuesday with everyone. And I got quite a few things in that one, but that was just the only package I had. All right, go on,
So,
Linda.
all right. Well, with the wall, I have their newborn pictures, and then I put their name underneath it and their birth date. So I got to get Ellie Mays up there, and then I got to get. I actually got 2 clocks coming in, because here we go again. Yay! In February,
Yeah, I think that that one's name should be Cletus.
Cletus.
That's a
Okay.
good name for a boy, Cletus.
Then I got this. It's in a, just in the box. And I don't know how many people have an Apple Watch,
I don't
but
have an Apple Watch. I don't want nobody to be able to get a hold of me all the time.
you got a phone.
I know, and I leave it at home most of the time. I'm sorry,
Mm.
guys. You know what? Sometimes you just want to be out of pocket. I just want to be out of pocket.
So this I got because I do travel. Not a lot, but I do travel. And I'm going, you guys know, Florida in September. So maybe I'll be on the beach doing our thing.
Or you may be in a hurricane blowing around and doing your thing. Because hurricane season ain't so hot this year.
Right. So anyway, it's got, the round thing on it for the watch, where the watch, because it's got a, little divot in it for the watch, because the watch, that's where it charges from. And then it just plugs right in. How
And how
cool
much
is
did
that?
that cost you?
I think this was 389.
Okay, now guys, look. If she says it's good quality and it's three eighty
It
nine,
is. It's
that's all right.
sturdy. It's sturdy. It's really sturdy. It is. Oh wow. Really, Royal Apple.
Well, you know what? Barrel's already getting ready to hunker down over there in Michigan. It's doing it again.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and the good thing is a lot of times you don't get instructions. Not that you really need instructions for this, but it tells you what it's compatible with, which watches it's
Hmm.
compatible with. Is that backwards, Connie?
No, I can read it, but that ring sure is pretty.
Oh, thanks, thanks, thanks.
Yeah, yeah, Royal Apple. It's true. It's going to Michigan now. You know what? Something was done to
Yeah,
that wave. Come on, let's be honest. It can hit landfall four times and then and then get on land and still keep causing trouble like it's doing.
right,
Something happened there.
right. So I went ahead and I got a summer stash of shirts. So
Oh,
I'm gonna go through the shirts.
okay.
Each shirt I got on the lightning deal.
Great.
So I was only paying 4, maybe $5 per shirt.
That's
So
great.
that's kind of why I went a little bit crazy, crazy, crazy.
It's all right. It's all right because you know what? Sometimes we got to do stuff for ourselves because
Mhm.
we're always doing for
So
everybody else.
this is the first one.
Ooh, that one's pretty.
Yeah, this is the first
Ooh,
one.
that one is really pretty.
And it's got the V-neck,
I got those thicker instead of spaghetti, but a little thicker. Those are
a little
nice.
bit thicker. That's why I liked it,
That's
for
nice.
Oh, before I forget, I got this shirt too. This one's funny, guys. This one's funny.
Said for refining everything, this is a cordless hole puncher. That's right. Boy, ain't that right? Got that one right. It can
Right?
punch a hole through you faster than Grant went to Richmond.
Yep. Now, um, and then I got this one. I already said the Alexa shirt, so you don't need to see that. You'll be seeing that on us quite a bit. And then this one, this is so cute because I like the double layered look.
Oh, that is cute. I like that one.
Yeah.
That
And
is
then
really cute.
it
Does it
changes
kind
to
of flare at
blue.
the bottom?
It's what?
Does it kind of flare at the bottom?
Um, yeah, a little bit it does.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah, that one I really fell in love with this because I'll show you the back. It goes from pink to purple to blue to light blue.
That's pretty. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I liked the design. It reminded me of Hawaii. So,
I like
yeah,
that. I like that a lot.
that's why I did that. And it's very, very hard. I have quite a few pairs of shorts and skirts that are an odd teal blue something.
Mm.
And I finally found a shirt that would match it all.
Oh, look, and it's got stones on it. I like it already.
Actually, it doesn't. It just looks like it.
Oh, got to
Yeah.
pull it up a little closer.
No, back further. I don't know.
There it
Maybe.
is.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that design. That's really pretty.
Yeah. And it's got a little flair to it too.
That's
So,
nice.
yeah.
You
What do
know
you
what
guys
I
think?
heard? You know what I heard the ticket on that looking for those clothes is that it when you look at the material it's made out of, they say medium. Something about medium. It makes it a stretchier, thicker.
No, no. I will tell you this material is like a stretchy, it doesn't feel like cotton, but it doesn't feel like nylon or rayon or anything. It's a different material. This one is cotton material, but it
Oh,
still also has a little bit of a stretch to it.
see, I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. I like anything that stretches. I want it to
So
stretch.
do I. So
I
do
want it to
I.
stretch. I want a bunch of stretching going on.
And this one's almost the same, but obviously different coloring. Um,
That's
the
cute.
the V-neck.
That is very cute.
Yeah. So,
I like that.
I was finally able, and the camera's really not doing it any justice. Let me see if I turn that light off because it's got the turquoise color in it that I was looking for.
I
Um,
see it. It's
it,
pretty. It's got like
yeah,
blue and turquoise. It's kind of a
it's
pink.
dark blue, dark purple, light blue, and then I
I think
liked
so
it.
too, Royal Apple.
I liked it because it looks like it's got sequins on it, but it doesn't.
Hmm.
It's just white dots.
Oh,
So yeah,
it's pretty. I like that.
yeah, yeah. So and then this one I was a little. It's my fault because I'm stupid because I know that they
Not
don't put sequins.
stupid.
They don't put sequins on anything. So when I looked at it, it was late at night, and it was like, oh, that's so pretty. It's still pretty, but it's not sequins.
Well, you wouldn't know it didn't have sequins on. It kind of looks like it.
Doesn't it look like it?
It does look like it. It's
And
pretty.
this one's got a little more of the shoulder up here.
Is that more of a cotton?
This is cotton,
I was
stretchy.
gonna. Oh, it stretches too. Oh, see, it's got to stretch, guys. It's got to stretch because
Now,
I,
I will tell you,
I got stretch.
make sure when you're ordering clothes from Temu, make sure you look at the reviews and look at the size guide, and don't assume each one is the same size, because one of the shirts I had to get, I'm big on top. So one of the shirts I had to get a 2X. So then I went ahead and I just ordered a 2X. And this is going to be big and loose on me, but make sure you're checking, cuz each one's different. So you
Right.
can't just go according to, oh, okay, and if I like loose clothes. I don't like tight clothes. So I'm always going to go, I normally would wear a medium large, um but I would always order an extra large, just because I just don't like, it's the age thing, I guess.
Well, I didn't want anybody to see my rolls, and
Right.
but I
Well,
wanted to stretch when I bend over.
right,
So
right. So you guys, what do you think of this one?
we can't see it. It's got. We can't see it.
Hmm.
I
This
just
one
saw
is,
your. I just saw your hand come walking around like that. Okay, now I see it. Now we see it. It's, well, kind of. Now we see it. That's pretty. It's like a. Is that a salmon color? Or is that hot pink?
there is salmon over
Yep.
here,
Mhm.
and
And
then
white and
there's
blue and
and
purple
hot
and
pink
it's
and
pretty.
turquoise and purple, and we're
That's
gonna have
pretty.
to do something about these cameras, Connie, so
Mhm.
that they can get a whole picture of it, because it's just, well, it's like it wants to do it. So
There it
yeah,
goes.
yeah. See,
That's
well,
pretty.
it is. It's very pretty. And then of course, I'm going to Florida, so I got this larger so I could wear it over a bathing suit. Of course, of course, of course.
The beach. What? I know it said something about the beach.
The beach is my happy place.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So I got it bigger so I could wear it, over the bathing suit or whatnot.
Let me ask y'all something. If we had T-shirts that had Caddy Connie and Loudmouth Linda on them, shoot the breeze, would y'all ever want one? I mean, I'm just curious. I'm just doing a poll. Maybe I wonder if there's a place we could. Oh, go ahead.
Well,
I'm sorry.
maybe. Yeah, because my brother does it for a living, and we could get you a really good deal. Like most people sell them for 19.99 or 25.99, 24.99, and we probably could get them for you guys for maybe 12.99, 10.99.
See, there you go. Oh, see how cute KMM said she'd wear one.
Aw.
How about a baseball cap? Would you wear one that said Caddy Connie and Loudmouth Linda? Oh my!
Shooting the breeze, Caddy Connie and Loudmouth Linda.
You know what? I can just bet you a nickel right now that people would be stopping you, asking you who the devil they are. On the caps, I think you can get the caps for like $10, right?
I think 9.99, 8.99.
See, look at that. And you could go along telling everybody that you could wear them, and then they'd say, "Who the devil is Caddy Connie and Loud?"
So, and I mean, and if you decide to buy like a shirt and a hat, because the hat's embroidered, it's not just a iron on or anything. The hat's embroidered. Um, yeah, we could do a deal if you bought a hat and a shirt. I think.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
I
You
think
know,
we could do
I
it too.
should try to sell my soap on here, but I don't. You know what? Um, because my soap has got pretty designs on it now, but I don't even have one handy to even show you.
Do
But
you
mine
do
are
you
more
have
expensive.
do you um do you have our new logo
No.
available?
Oh, I think so. Let me look. Just a second. Let me look. Let me look.
So
Um,
I wanted to show you guys this too. I love this. This was like 15 or $16, but you can't beat it. You just can't beat it. It is
yeah, I do. I do. Are you impressed or what? I know you're impressed. I know you're impressed.
this bathing suit, okay?
Oh, that one is cute. I like
And
that.
it comes with the
I
thing,
make, you know what, Roll Apple? I make organic soap. It's it's goat milk,
and
homemade,
it comes with this
and
thing
it's
that
perfume.
you can tie around.
I like that. All right, I'm gonna show y'all
Okay.
this. I'm because she wants you to see our new logo.
Oh,
Uh,
Royal Apple, you have to try her goat soap. Oh my gosh. Have to try it.
well, KMM used to get my she used to get the other one. She
Mhm.
got she got the glycerin, but now making it with oh wait a minute, guys, keep on talking because that didn't come out like I wanted.
Didn't you send her one of your goat soaps to try? KMM, didn't she send you a goat
You
soap?
know what? I think I did send her one because it took so long. Remember, I said, you know what? Yeah,
Oh,
I,
it's good. It's good. I
okay.
loved it. It makes your skin feel so soft, and it's not real harsh. What scent did you send me? Because that was beautiful.
That
It
was
was up.
Plumeria. I think I
Yeah.
sent the same one to KMM. Plumeria.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, and I got pretty pictures now. All right,
Yeah.
here we go. Here you go. Y'all see it?
No, not yet. There we go. That's the new logo, guys. What do you think?
Well, no, I make the soap myself, and then you just pay for shipping, and the soap runs $6, a bar, and then you just pay shipping, and shipping ain't more than like $2 or three
Yeah.
bucks.
Thank you, KMM.
We like it.
Yeah. Thanks, Royal Apple.
That's
So
what's gonna
yeah.
be on the shirts and the shirts and on the hats.
Not on the hats. It'll just be
Oh no,
embroidered.
you're right, you're right, right. The other
Just
one just
embroidered.
has.
But
You're right.
we also have water mugs, like the aluminum water mugs that you can get. And I think those we'd have to probably sell for 19.99. Um, it is what it is.
Oh my God, you could just be dressed up with Caddy Connie and Loudmouth Linda from head to toe.
Can get a beach towel if you want. Yeah. Anyway, so you're probably gonna like this, Connie. This is a pair of shorts,
Oh, I like those.
and it's like different material. It's not real stretchy, but it's got a little give, but the waistband is stretchy. And I don't know if can you see that's texture on the shorts. That's not the camera. It's
Wow, I
like a
like
texture.
that.
These are the shorts, and look at this shirt that goes with it. Talk about something to wear on a nice summer night out
Oh, can't see it. Oh,
Oh,
I see it now.
and it goes to a V.
Oh, I like that.
The front part, the front part covers this part, and then it's longer in the back.
I like that a lot. I really like that.
Yeah, I think this was $13, something like that. But
I
it's
like.
still, and I was looking at you can't find nice outfits that don't look like old lady outfits that match. You can't I can't find them. I can't find them anywhere.
Wow.
And
I
if I
like.
do find one, I've got 2 of these. I got a blue one and then I bought a khaki one.
Roll Apple, you can shoot me an email at cattyconnie@gmail.com, and if you want some, and then I we have a Venmo that's cattyconnie@gmail for Venmo, and I'll get you some soap out. They're actually really pretty. I've gotten where they look really pretty now, and it's kind of hard to use them because I got them with little
Yeah.
bumblebees on them and stuff, and they look real pretty.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh-huh.
It's wonderful soap. It really, really is.
It,
And you know what? She'd never run out.
nope, nope. I have it in Plumeria, and I have it in. It does too. You're right.
You're
Um,
right.
it comes in clean cotton, and it comes in Plumeria. I just love the Plumeria. I just make way too much of the Plumeria. And then it comes in this one that's called April Fresh, and it smells really good too. Kind of a flowery, clean, flowery smell. It does rinse real good, and it doesn't leave your skin all dry. I was actually thinking about how I should put the two of them together. Wouldn't that be something? KMM put
Oh.
the glycerin on the top and goat milk on the bottom where it's on the top, or vice versa. And
Ooh.
then the glycerin, when you used it, would seal that moisturizer. And oh, now there's a thought.
Oh,
There's a
there you go, Connie.
oh my god! I think
You
I
gotta
got me
try
a
it.
project to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, just like I said, just send me an email.
Okay,
Wouldn't that be
so
amazing? The two, because didn't you get the glycerin KMM before? Can you imagine the two of them together? Oh my God, that would be really good.
oh yeah, that would
Hmm.
be totally awesome. Totally awesome. So, okay, I have a few patriotic things.
All right,
And
we're
yes,
waiting.
guys, I have even bought shoes from Temu.
Well,
So,
I bought some shoes, and but they'll be here tomorrow.
oh, you did too?
I bought a couple pairs of shoes, and they'll be here tomorrow.
I'm pretty impressed with the shoes. I'll tell
Are
you
you?
that.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
pretty excited to see them.
Okay. I got this one.
Oh, I like that one. I didn't see that one. I like that one.
It says One Nation
I could sell to the whole United States.
under
I
God,
I love that.
and
I
it's got a
love
cross.
that.
It's got a cross in the middle of it.
You got that shirt, Royal Apple? I bet you do.
Shoes.
Oh, you got the shoes? You got some shoes? You got some shoes from Temu? Did you like them? I got
And
some.
then I did you see this one, Connie?
Let me see.
Now this one also I got bigger. I got it a 2X because I like it loose. It says blessed.
Look at that. I didn't know that. KMM said that the smell was so good on the soap that she smells it and it takes away her migraines.
Oh,
It's all
wow.
well, you know what? I always put that Jerusalem anointing oil in it, so that might be what's getting rid of your migraines.
And this is more of a cotton material. So it's cotton
I like
and
that.
it has a bit of a stretch to it too.
I like that.
Oh, yeah. That one wasn't too bad. I think it was 9 or $10, but you're not gonna
Wow.
find something like that, you know? And then I got
Mhm.
a this is a long summer dress, but I just loved the pattern on it. It's like watercolors.
Well, you're gonna have to stand up with that one.
That's like yeah, maybe if I do this.
Always see your head. Oh, I like that. That's
Yeah.
tulips, isn't it? What in that tulips?
But they look like they're watercolors, you know what
Oh,
I'm
that's
saying?
pretty.
Like they were drawn on with watercolors.
I like that. Or is that a poppy? I don't know.
I don't know, but, you know,
Well, gosh,
again,
ma'am, I am so glad. That makes me happy. That makes me so happy. She has a piece in her purse so that
oh,
when she gets a headache.
wow, that's a cool idea.
I like that.
Maybe I should start doing that. Okay, then I got these shoes.
You know what? I got some shoes like that. Well, I didn't get them from Temu, but I love those kind of shoes.
I do too. I do too. I
Those are like
love 'em.
Skechers.
They are. They are, and they've stretch on the top of your foot,
Oh my god, I like those. And
and
what'd
they're
you pay
so
for those?
these, I think these were like 12 or $13.
Well, that's not
So
really that bad because Skechers are
no.
like 89 bucks.
Right, right. Okay, so this is what I got.
She is. She's gonna be well, there she goes. She has to go get more stuff, but she
Wow.
is gonna be styling in Florida.
And then I got this dress. And like I said, you got to watch the sizes because like I said that a couple of those things were extra large and 2X.
Yeah,
This is a large. Look at this dress. Okay, come on.
come on, show. There you go. Oh, I like that.
It has
Is it real fitted?
no.
Yeah, see, I don't like. I want it to have a lot of
There we
stretch.
go.
That is so pretty. I
It's
like
got
that with
limbs
that lace on it.
all the way down and around the bottom, and it's on an angle. It
Oh,
goes it goes on an angle at the bottom.
I'll bet that is so pretty on. Oh, I really like that. What'd you pay for that?
Um, I think maybe 10 or $12.
Mm,
And here's the real kicker. I got shoes to match.
those are cute.
Yeah. Look at that heel. It's like so weird.
I'm so excited to get my shoes. You have no idea. I'm so excited to get my
Yeah.
shoes.
So, I mean, they didn't come together. I matched them together, but I think it did pretty well.
I think it
Not
did
that I like
great.
the sandals in the winter, but you know. And then
Yeah, me too, Royal Apple. I think it's really pretty.
I have a dress that I couldn't. Thank you. Um, I have a dress that I could not find shoes to match, and it has this exact color in it.
That's my favorite color. Can't you tell? Oh, sorry.
Whoa. So yeah, how cute.
Those
And
are
these,
really cute.
yeah, these were like $7.99.
That's not
You
bad at
know,
all. That ain't
and
bad
I
at all.
I bought another black pair of sandals that are really cute, but I probably have over 100 pairs of shoes.
You and Nelda Marcus. I had to get rid of some of my shoes. I had a great big box and started throwing them in there. I had so many shoes.
And I wanted to show you guys this too. This is one of those. I got this because I bought a outfit. I think I got it on Amazon though, and it looks like a Mrs. Claus outfit.
Hmm.
And I wore it to the kids' Christmas,
Hmm.
and then I put this.
That wig on, you wore that
It,
wig?
it's a
A
clip.
clip.
It's a clip. So I put my hair in a ponytail, and then I put the Mrs. Claus hat on, so you couldn't see the top part.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I had the long ponytail, and I think this was 6.99, and
That's cute.
they've got 'em in all different colors. So, yeah, that was my, Mrs. Claus,
See,
you
roll
know.
apple, you could get yourself a big old long wig that you could, and you could be like Lady Godiva, and nobody'd ever see anything. You could just cover everything up, and
Yeah, and you
yeah,
guys,
well, mine ain't long enough, but
I really hope this comes across because I love, love, love this. It is waffle material, and the sleeves are
mhm.
lace, and the
Is that a
bottom,
shirt?
it's a hoodie.
Oh, that's cute.
It's a pullover hoodie, and then it's got a little thing here for your hands, but it's lace.
Is that the same kind of lace that they use for tablecloths?
It's a thicker lace.
Yeah,
I mean, this is really good quality
yeah.
material. Um, I I I wanna say I don't know how much this was, but I know I got it on one of Temu's spin the wheel and get it 90% off. So I think I wanna say I only paid 2 or $3 for it, but not to say that you won't get the same spin deal and you can find it because
Right.
it was in the stuff that they let you choose from. So, and then my last thing, I mean, I have a ton more, but you know, my last thing is this little summer dress that I got.
I love
Um,
buttons.
yeah, so
Oh,
it's
that's cute. I like that
crisscross.
too.
It's crisscross across the chest, and then this is like the waistband.
Uh huh.
This hanger is not doing any justice to it. And then it's got like kind of like tie dye, I guess,
I
of
like that.
different colored blues. And then it's got, the waistband thingy goes all the way around.
That's cute.
So, and again, this was probably like 7.99. I mean,
You can't
so,
beat that with a stick, y'all.
and it's not real short. That's what I like about it. It's not real short.
Yeah.
So, you're not out there trying to show everybody your lady parts that people don't want to see, you know.
Not at this age, they don't.
No, people will go blind.
I know I
You
would
know.
traumatize somebody.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. Trust me. I
You're
hear you.
right. God is great all the time, every day. Every
Yes.
day.
Have I had any fails? Um, no.
Well, that's impressive on its own because I got a bunch of fails from Wish, and I wish they had
Yeah,
all their crap back.
I got a bunch of fails from Wish. I was telling you, Connie, I ordered something. I don't even remember what I ordered, but I was looking so forward to getting it. And they sent me a fake silk scarf. And it's like, what is this? This is not what I ordered.
We ordered a dress, and I'm trying to think. Me and my mama ordered a dress, and they had to hand make it, and we had to send them our measurements and everything. And when they got here, they were this wide. I ain't joking with you. They were
Oh, I
about
know.
this wide,
I know.
and they were so long that you would have had to bend a flagpole to wear
Right.
them.
Right.
And I
Well,
thought,
that's
oh,
why
you're
I said
kidding
read
me.
the reviews because people will review it. I'm really bad at that. But people review it and they tell you if it's true to size,
Hmm.
so if you wear a medium, get a medium. I'm still getting used to that whole thing because, I would still buy a large. But
Right.
that's me. That's just me, you know.
Well,
Yes, and yes, you're right, Royal Apple, it is affordable, and the only downside is that everything is made in China. But if you go to the store, look at that one shirt I had made in the USA. It was made in Bangladesh.
yeah, and you know what? And she probably paid 13.99 for it, and it was made in
And,
Bangladesh.
and it's a short shirt. It's not even a full shirt. It only
See,
comes
you
to
know
my
what?
waist.
They know what they're doing. We're just cutting out the middleman. We're cutting out Walmart.
Right. Yeah, I hope Trump can do something because it would be nice to buy stuff that says made in America again, and it
It
would
would
be
be
nice to
very
be able
nice.
to afford it. And hopefully they can do something with the car prices too. Who in the hell wants to pay $100,000 for a car? I mean, in my opinion, that's like, and I know they're even more than that, but that's like a Maserati and a Lamborghini to me.
You know
That's
what?
not an everyday drive car.
Royal Apple's getting ready to have to go with an electronic car because Newsom said that California's going to make it where they can't have anything else.
Oh my lord. I
He's
will
just
pray for
chasing
you,
them out.
Royal Apple. I
They're,
will
and
pray
it-
for you, Royal Apple.
they are chasing. He's chasing everybody out there as fast as he can because nobody wants to do that. They don't want to be
How long does Gruesome still have?
gruesome. Newsom has. Well, I don't know. Did he get reelected? Have they even had an election for
I don't know.
governor
That's
there?
why I'm asking.
I don't know. I don't know, but I'll tell you one
Yeah,
thing. They want to put him in place the Marshmallow Man. I don't get that either. Look what he's done to California. He ain't done much for them.
I
Not that
think
I see.
I mean, I say this now, but it's not easy, but I think I would move out of California. I would go over to Arizona or something.
Right?
New Mexico.
Right. Even Las Vegas.
Mhm. I can't believe that hmm,
I can believe it.
I come from the car sit capital of the country. So, there's no way. And there's no way they're gonna get rid of gas cars, I can tell you that right
I'm
now.
not on the rest of the United States. Now, Gruesome may be able to, but nobody else is ever
Mhm,
going to go with that. Can
mm-mm,
you imagine what would happen to that with y'all's country up there where it's cold? That
mhm.
would freeze, and you'd never. You might as well have a crank car.
Right, right. Plus, on top of that, think of this. Now, I don't know how it is in California or Minnesota, Texas, but we have car shows all summer long, muscle cars that people have, redone and
Mhm.
restored. Okay, so these people have all these cars in the garages. What are they gonna do with them? You're talking about the cars that built the backbones. You guys, these people have cars from the 20s, the 30s, the 40s. I mean, it's amazing to see a car that old on the road that
A
still
Sperry
drives
Canyon.
and still goes and everything else.
She said they start on fire in extreme cold. Now, see, now how can you
Yeah, they
make
do.
somebody? That's not good. And you know what,
Mm-mm.
Royal Apple? I'm going to tell you something. Our gas prices are going to go down a lot lower soon as we get to start drilling, baby. Soon as we get to drill, baby, drill,
Yep.
we're going to do it, and everything's going to go down.
Now, I heard that you could buy a new car for the price of buying batteries for those things. That's
I
crazy.
I heard they stop running if the chip goes out of them, and you got to go take them to the dealership.
And you know what I don't like about the electric cars? And I know, yeah,
Hmm.
exactly, exactly.
Hmm. Drill, baby,
Um,
drill.
the thing I don't like about electric cars either, and Ford is implementing this on their electric cars.
Psst.
Hi, Clyde.
Linda said hi, Clyde. Hello.
Um, and things. they're putting in the cars that if you miss a car payment,
40K for a battery? Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. That's insanity. You can't. Who can afford to buy another battery for it? You got to be a millionaire to be able to drive one of them things.
so yeah, so there goes our landfills and our junkyards with batteries. Oh, what are they going to do with them? You know, I mean, think about it. Think
And
about
they
it.
don't. And you know what? And they don't. They don't break down very easy either.
Okay, you know what, Connie? I just had a brainstorm. You talk to them, and I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to ask the younger son
Mhm.
to get me what he showed you last night.
Oh my God, y'all! You
You
got to
guys are
see
going to have a
this.
laugh. You're going to have a great laugh. Give
Yeah,
me,
this is
give me,
something else, and you can
as
get
Louise
it
would
on
say, give me two
Temu.
minutes. 2 minutes.
You can get it on Temu. People been taken advantage of with them electronic. You know what? They only go 300 miles. Now, figure this out. You're driving along. Now, the United States is a big country. So 300 miles get you how far? Can you even get from one end of California to the other 300 miles? No, you can't. So you're and if it's hot, you're running your air conditioner, which is also taking up the battery. So you're not even going to get 300 miles. You might only get 100 miles. And then it's going to stop. Oh, wait a minute, you guys. Look at this. I didn't know he was going here. Hang on just a second. Hang on just a second. Let me see something here. Oh, y'all. Hang on just a minute. I got to. Oh, hush. Hush, lady. Hush. Oh, wait a minute. I can't wait to show you this. All right.
And remember that
Look,
when you're
y'all.
going into the voting booth, do I want to pay? Do I want to have a terrible president who has no idea where the hell he is? And less importantly, do I want to pay 4 times more tax? And remember, what I'm going to do is something that nobody has ever even thought about doing. No tax on tips. For all of you
Hallelujah.
waitresses, for all of you caddies at Doral. You know, I came to Doral and there were some caddies at the shack. We call it Caddy Shack. It's the most beautiful caddy shack I've ever seen.
I don't make it fun of
They
me
have the
there,
world's
Trump.
most beautiful. They sit down and watch television. And I never had this before. They were out for a round. They're very sweaty, very, very sweaty guys. You know, look, they're carrying bags all over the place. Not easy. It's 100 degrees out today, 103, 104. And they saw me and they gave me the biggest hug. I said, get the hell out of here. You're soaking wet. I said, why do you like me so much today? But in the past, you never touched me and kissed me and hugged me. It's very simple, sir. No tax on tips. Thank you very much. So for
Good.
caddies, for waitresses, I mean, it's tremendous. And it's a very complicated thing, frankly, for the government to collect.
Yep.
But
He's
they've
going
issued
to
new
roll out.
rules and regulations that make it very bad for people. The reason I thought of this, I was in Nevada, where we're leading, by the way, a lot. We're up by like 14 points in Nevada. That's supposed to be a little bit Democrat
Woohoo.
territory, but we're leading in Nevada. And a waitress came over, beautiful waitress. And I never like talking about physical. She's beautiful inside, because you never talk about a person's look, ever. You never mention it. The other day, I got very angry. Some man called Chris Christie fat. And I said, sir. And then he said he was a pig. I said, sir, Chris Christie is not a fat pig. Please remember that. He is not a fat pig. Please take it back. And the guy's looking at me like, really? No, we have to defend people. You can't call people fat. So I said about 9 times, he is not a fat pig. So every time you leave a tip for the next 4 months, because it's going to go into effect very quickly, make sure that you write on
Good,
the
KMM.
receipt, vote Trump for no tax on trips. No tax on tips.
Amen.
That's a good
Amen.
one.
You give it to him,
No,
brother.
but the waitress said, I said, how are you doing? She said, this worked there a long time. Great person, beautiful person. And she said, oh, it's brutal with the government, what they do to us. It's crazy. They come, they put on 88,000 people to go and take advantage of people like that. And she said, it's brutal. I said, I have a great idea. How about no tax on tips? That was the extent of my study. One waitress. But it's true. It made so much. Isn't it funny that nobody ever thought of that but me? Isn't that weird? But it's a great thing, and they deserve their money. They work hard
Yes, they
for it. They
do.
deserve it.
Yes, they do,
They
because they
deserve
don't
it.
even
Marco, you're
get
going to vote for it, I hope.
it.
Well, you may or may not be there to vote for it, but you'll be involved.
They
It's
don't
no
even
wonder
get
Joe
minimum
Biden and his
wage.
thugs are so desperate to stop us. They know that we are the only ones who can stop them. That's why they are weaponizing law enforcement against their opponents. They are turning America into communist Cuba or socialist Venezuela. By the way, Venezuela is much more than socialist by now. You know that, right?
Look
We
at
got
that
who's
fella
here
up
from
there
Venezuela?
with his hat on, his cowboy
Who's here
hat
from
on.
Cuba? I had it all done with Cuba. They didn't rig the election within 6 months. We were going to have that all worked out. They were ready. Then Biden came in, right? Then Biden came in. He
Absolutely, Royal Apple.
trying to silence dissent and put their political adversaries behind bars. He wants to put me behind bars. My parents are looking down saying this was not planned when he went to the Wharton School of Finance. The great
Right?
Alphonse Capone. You know Alphonse, a very nice gentleman, very fine man. Scarface, they call him in some territory. Here's a scar from here to here. He didn't get it by playing tiddlywinks either. No, he was a guy see this man right up here is a very tough guy. I know him. He's
I
tough
don't
as hell.
think so.
If
Royal
he ever
Apple.
had
He's
dinner with
supposed
Al
to make a
Capone and
hint
Al
on
Capone
who
didn't
it's
like
going to
him,
be.
he'd look at him and say, are you mocking me? And this guy would go, no, I promise I'm not. But if Alphonse didn't like you, you'd never see him again, darling. Your husband would never be home again. He'd right now be a part of a foundation of a very tall building. But Al Capone got indicted less than I did. Think of it. Alphonse Capone. My parents would look down. They were so great. They're saying, how did this ever happen to my son? But you know what? We're finding out, and everybody knew, and I've been saying it's a total fraud. It was election interference. That's all it was. All Biden. They're all Biden indictments, the local ones, the state ones. They're all Biden indictments. He's a bad guy. And he's unleashed a horrible thing on this country. He's really done. Wouldn't you say, Byron? He has unleashed a horrible thing because, that can happen the other way around, too. But the Supreme Court came out with an incredible decision this week, and I have great respect for the courage that they've shown. Great respect for the courage that they've shown. They have great intellect and great insight.
All right.
Incredible insight. They got
I'll
it. They
stop
saw
it
what
so
was
you
happening.
can do your thing.
Not only
Yep. Okay. So, I had to make a pit stop, and believe it or not, a washer and dryer is in the bathroom. It was like that when we bought the house. So, but I had to make a pit stop, and I
Yes,
remembered
we
a
will,
shirt
Temu.
that I just got, and I love it. I wore it already, and this is more of the cottony material. But look at this, and yes, those are stripes.
Those are pretty. That's pretty too. That's really pretty too.
Yeah, and then they have another one that's blue, that has palm trees on it. So that one's one of my coming ins. So,
This is something else, y'all, that you can get on Temu for a very good price. And
how am
us
I
down
gonna
here,
do this?
okay, and y'all, let's talk about it first. Just show it to them. We're going to talk. Let me give the commentary on it. It is for those of you who scuba dive, right? Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Yeah, it fits right over your head, and you can breathe. Yeah, Timu. So if you do some scuba diving, now you can't go deeper than that thing's sick enough because you will drown. But there's a little ball at the top of it, so it helps you breathe. It's kind of loud, so don't be trying to sneak up on the fish because they're going to hear you. But
There is you can breathe in this mask. The way that it's designed, you can breathe in it when you're underwater, and that's what this is all about. And it's got a little ball in there. There, that little click. There's a little ball in there. So I guess when you inhale or exhale, or I don't even know. All
whatever
right.
you're doing down there,
Um, are you guys ready for this?
they have the mosquito zapper, do they? Okay, that's really cool. Okay, so yeah, why don't you demonstrate how that works, Linda?
Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm going to turn my mic off because you don't want to hear. This is hard to get out. You can entertain them, Connie. Give me
I tell you what, I never laughed so hard in all my life as I watched when she put that thing on. I thought, you know what? Come on. Come on. I hope nobody ever sees you wearing it. It could be a good Halloween costume, but I'm sure it really works if you are uh, 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 snorkeling somewhere or in a pool. They would work in a pool too. It's a mask. It's a for when you go in the swimming pool so you can breathe underwater and see, or if you're scuba diving in the short areas to see the fish. Of course, that ball would probably scare off all the fish, but yeah, look, you can breathe underwater with it. Look, doesn't she look like something that came off of Jacques Cousteau? Yeah, see, it's a mask. Yeah, it's a
you can
snorkel
breathe.
mask. And
Can
she
you
said
hear
you can.
me?
We can.
Okay. Yeah, you can breathe. You know, I mean, I with me it's labored breathing, but you can definitely breathe. And I don't have my glasses on, but I can still read.
I know that horn is something else again. You know, you get a good look at it. It's a kind of yeah.
Mm, yeah. So
So you swim around down there so you can see the fish,
here, let me.
or you can see the ground or the dirt, or you can see the jellyfish before they sting the crap out of you.
It's got the
Yeah, and
stick.
if it's real good and tight on the back,
I and it's adjustable straps in
that
the
is you
back.
breathe is actually better. See, maybe it makes you breathe better. No, look, you're fogging up.
I know. Right? I know.
No, I don't think it's supposed to be on land.
Uh,
I don't think you're supposed to wear it on land. You need
uh,
to make a music video pretending to be a fish.
oh my
There you
goodness gracious.
go. You know,
Oh, that's
but
what we want to do for
you
you
can get it
guys.
on Temu. You can get it on Temu for $6.97 or something like that. But
Right, it's not very easy with this big old hair puffy. Oh my goodness.
yes, you need to wear that with one of your fancy dresses. That red one with the lace and your nice
I'm
shoes.
telling you. I'm telling you.
That
But you
is
know
something
what? This
else.
might go better. This one,
Yeah,
kind
it's only $6.47 or something like that.
yeah, this one might go better with the buttons.
Yeah, look at that. You'd be
What do you
styling
think, guys? You think
with,
that would?
but you got to get some flippers,
Yeah, fins. Um,
fins.
do you think I'd catch a man this way, guys? What do you think?
Well, as much as it's fogging over, I'm telling you what, he'd start worrying, he'd run. I'm
Okay,
telling you, you
I gotta
might
get this
scare him.
off. Give
I
me a
got you.
minute.
I got you. Yeah, she needs to wear it with a fish outfit. All right. I'm telling you, there you go. So you can, that was so that you can, yeah, I know it. I'm telling you, I kind of thought of, you know what? I kind of thought that myself about that thing sticking up there on the top, especially when it came out of the package. I was like, what the devil is that thing for? I think I've seen some of those at parties, but when they stuck it in that mask, I thought, oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah, it was pretty good. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable.
Okay, you guys, I got to tell you, somebody
Teletubbies.
somebody was yeah, exactly. Somebody was reviewing that mask after the show last night. Connie and I were talking for a little bit, and my son came downstairs. I don't even know what he came down for, but he came downstairs, and I'm like, "You got to see this. You got to see this." And so he was watching it, and Connie and I were just rolling the way this woman was doing this. We were just laughing so hard. And so he's like, I got one of those.
Yeah, I thought, you know what? When I saw her reviewing it, I thought, who in their right mind would have bought something like that? Look at that. That looks, and my mama watched it and she said, I think that thing on top looks kind of nasty. And I said, I do too. Like, think it looks kind.
Yeah,
And then Linda's son has one. Now, what are the odds? About 99.9% to one to
and
point
his
one percent.
and the funny
No
thing
way.
is that his dad has a pool, and up until last year, or two, it's been 2 years, Connie. Last
Mm.
year, last summer, right after 4th of July, we were kind of seeing each other for a few more years, and anyway, um, so we had 4th of July at his house every year because he has a pool. And I'm like, "So why haven't you ever pulled that out?" And he's like, "I keep forgetting about it." It's like, how can you
He
forget
just, he
how
just
can you
he
forget
forgot
about something like that?
he forgot about it until he saw that person trying it on, and you know what, they pulled it off and their hair was sticking straight out like this, and they just kept right on talking, and I, oh my god, I thought I was gonna die. I
Oh,
laughed so
we
hard,
were
I thought,
laughing so hard, you guys. It was so funny. It was
I
so
said, you know
funny.
what, why would you put that thing on your edge? Because I'm gonna try this on, I'm gonna try this on so everybody can see it. I said, please don't. Oh, you do, you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. Yep, it was something else. It was so funny. You have no idea. It was so funny. She was real cute about it, but it was,
Mm.
oh, I laughed so
You know,
hard.
I should have made my son try it on last night.
Yeah. Should have made him try it on right now.
He's got Ellie Mae. Mama
Oh,
has to
okay.
Mama has to do a presentation for school. She's got 2 more semesters of college and she's done.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
she has a presentation she had to get ready and now she's gotta do it. So he has Ellie Mae outside doing whatever. Oh, thank you. Um, but it scared me because, I went upstairs and all of a sudden I hear Connie talking. I'm like, "What?" And they have our show on upstairs.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
So,
You know what? I want that sign that they're holding up over there at that Trump rally that says you're fired.
yeah.
Yeah, because they need to fire him. They need to fire that guy. They want his incognicy test to be released to nobody, and they said he's fine. He had one done in February. How'd he do that? Because he's been
Never
crazy
had
since
one.
I've known. He's been crazy since I've known him.
Did you see his new ad?
No, no,
Let me see if I can find it. Have you guys seen his new ad?
no. I can't imagine he even has a new. I can't. Well, that one lady said. That one lady said, you know what? I think that if he can't run, we've got an amazing vice president that could take over.
Oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
did you see that thing? Did you see that thing I sent you, Connie?
What?
That when Kamala Harris was introducing,
The
um,
vice president, Joe Biden?
did you hear that? The president.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
well, she don't know whether she's foot or horseback either. We need to do a cognitive test on that one too. While we're at it, let's run a cognitive test on all them people.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep,
Watch,
yep.
I'm
I'm
probably
telling you.
not gonna be able to find it now.
Oh, that's Marco Rubio over there. You know what? He's in the top 10. He's in the top 10 for vice president. Y'all. I don't think he's gonna get it either. But
Right.
oh, was that Bear and his son?
Yes. Didn't you hear him? He
Yeah, I
said,
thought I
right,
heard that.
Baron?
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard. His son is so tall.
Oh my goodness. He's good looking too. He's a good looking
You
boy.
know what? I'm going to tell you something, Royal Apple. Yes, he could. He could pick one of his sons to be vice president. Now, the thing about it is, they can't live in the same state. And I don't think Eric lives in the same state. I think his residence is out of New York. So it could happen. Eric could be vice president if, I don't know if he'll do that, but, it could
Mm.
happen. It could happen. Oh, he's introducing his family. Look, we got to see his family,
Yes,
guys.
please
Okay, hang
do.
on just a second. I'm gonna skip that. All right, hang on here. I love the end of his thing right now.
Against Kamala, and we're leading against everybody else. And our senators and our congressmen are coming in with us. We're going to have a big, big day, most important day. The radical left Democrats have spent this entire election posing as defenders of democracy. You ever hear Biden?
Y'all can hear it, right?
He's a threat to democracy. He doesn't even know what the
Can you
hell the
hear
term
it?
is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Trump is a threat to democracy.
Yes.
This guy, low IQ. He's a
I
low
like
IQ
Eric too,
individual.
KMM.
But they're lying in the entire world of Joe Biden's condition. I mean,
Yep,
you see
he
his
would be another
condition.
trumpeter.
You see them frantically trying to
I'm
overturn the
glitching
results
again.
of 50 state primaries and
Uh-oh.
install a new candidate at the behest of their very rich donors. Do you know that we took in record numbers over the last 4 weeks? And most of it was taken in with small donors, $61 on average, $61. And those people vote. But the Democrats, I think that their funding is stopping because I think they're rich donors. They have a lot of rich donors. We have some, but we don't really focus on it. We
That's not
focus on the
good.
small donor. To me, one thing, every small donor votes. The rich donors there in Monte Carlo during the election. How's the election going? Joe Biden is a threat to democracy. He is a major threat to democracy. And Democrats are the ones who really want to destroy democracy in our country. The radical left Democrats rigged the presidential election in 2020, and we're not going to allow them to rig the presidential election in 2024.
That's right. We're not. You go, boy.
And every time the radical left Democrats, Marxists,
Get
communists,
'em.
and fascists indict me, I consider it a great badge of honor. I do. Because I'm being indicted for you. Never forget, our enemies want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedom. It's as simple as that.
Amen.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun being indicted. Thank you. I didn't know. What does it mean to be indicted? Thank you. They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you. And in the end, they're not after me. They're after you. I just happen to be standing in their way, and I always will be standing in their way.
Good for you. Good for you.
We're not going to let
Thank
happen
you.
to our country what's happened to so many countries that many of you people were very much involved in through your parents and grandparents. You know what happened to so many of those countries. We're thrilled to be joined tonight by many fantastic Florida patriots, including a man who's become really a friend of mine. We had a vicious campaign for a while, and he was tough and he was smart. And I got to really know him well over the years, and he's a fantastic guy, Senator Marco Rubio. Marco. Thank you, Marco. Thank you. And you have a great tandem because you have another great senator who was a great governor, fantastic governor, Senator Rick Scott. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. Thank you, Rick. We have a lot of congressmen. Let's introduce it. What the hell else do we have to do, right? Should we introduce? And by the way, at the end, do you want the music or do you want no music? Music, ready? Music or no music, ready? Who wants the music? Who wants a little bit quicker, no music? I think we have music tonight. Get the music ready. Get the music ready. We have some incredible, talented warriors, representatives. Corey Mills. Corey, thank you. Thank you, Corey. Great guy. Brian Mast. We love Brian. Thank you, Brian. Mike Waltz. Thank you, Mike. Doing great. A man, I'm not going to get into a fight with him anytime soon. Byron Donalds, who's fantastic. His wife, by the way, is a true expert on education. I say, stay ready. Thank you, Dara. Thank you. Thank you, Dara, for being here. Appreciate it. Great, great person. Maria Salazar. Thank you, Maria. Great. Thank you very much. Carlos Jimenez. Carlos.
Oh, they booed
Good
him.
man.
They booed him.
Mario Diaz Ballard. Thank you. Thank you. Great job. You have a fantastic lieutenant governor who's here, Jeanette Nunes. Jeanette, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you. And Florida State Senators Debbie Mayfield.
Nobody knows her.
Thank
Look,
you, Debbie.
nobody
Thank you very
knows
much.
you, Debbie. You better watch out.
Ileana
You'll
Garcia.
get your name out there when the hurricane comes.
Thank you. Ana Maria Rodriguez. Thank you. Great people. State Representatives Jessica Baker. Randy Fine. Where's Randy Fine? Good. Thanks, Randy. Kevin Steele. Paula Stark. Juan Carlos Porras. Alina Garcia. David Barrero. Fabian Pasebe. Fabian, thank you.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Tom Fabricio.
Oh, she must not
Thank
be
you,
there.
Tom. Thanks, Tom. Vicky Lopez. A very good guy, fantastic person, great politician, frankly, but he loves the state. Incoming Speaker of the Florida House, Danny Perez. Thank you, Danny. Good job. Good luck, Danny. That should be an easy job. Good luck. And Alex Rizzo. Thank you, Alex, very much.
Nobody knew
A
him
person
either.
who I know personally does a fantastic job as the mayor of Doral, Christy Fraga. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Doral.
Fraga.
Thank you. Great job. Appreciate it. Vice Mayor Oscar Pugue Carvey. Oscar, Vice
don't know
Mayor.
him
Thank you,
either.
Oscar. Councilwoman Digna Cabral. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you very much. Sweetwater Mayor Jose Pepe Diaz. I've known him a long time. Pepe. Western Mayor Margaret Brown.
Or as some
Thank you,
people would
Margaret.
say, pee-pee.
Wait, we got a lot of politics.
Right.
You have no idea. I'm introducing about 25%. We did it by the luck of the draw. Miami-Dade County Commissioners Kevin Cabrera and J.C. Bermudez. J.C., thank you. Great people, great politicians, but good politicians. The next Miami-Dade County Sheriff, Rosie Cordero Stutz.
Someone booed
Thank
her.
you,
I
Rosie.
heard
Good.
that.
She has my endorsement.
Don't be booing her.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, KMM.
Ambassador
Bye, KMM.
Carlos
I
Trujillo.
love you.
Carlos
Thank you
Trujillo.
for the
Thank you, Carlos.
support,
Great
as
job
always.
you're doing. A friend of
See you
all of ours,
Thursday.
and this woman is amazing. Laura Loomer. Where is she? Where's Laura?
Oh, he's got them all
She
down
is
there. Look at-
amazing.
Yeah, he knows all those people.
Felix Lasarte. Felix. Where is Felix? My lawyer. He's my lawyer. How am I doing? Am I getting the damn zoning done, Sheila? He's doing a great job. And my sons, and we have one of my sons, this is the first time he's ever done it. First of all, one you know, and he's an incredible guy. He's very tough. He's very, very strong. Great speaker, great talent.
That's
Donald
Junior.
Trump Jr.
I thought that was Junior he was talking about.
And another son who's here tonight. I love when my sons and family come. You know, it's really nice. Somebody who's fantastic, works so hard, so smart, has a great wife,
Mhm.
as does
Yes,
Don.
Eric.
Mhm.
Oh, you like Laura, right? Let's get off Eric and let's talk about Laura. Laura's only the head of the Republican Party. She's upwardly mobile. She's upwardly mobile. But a man who's done an incredible job at the company, and I think there has never been a human being that's had more subpoenas. Every day, Congress would serve a subpoena on him, and he has done some job, I'll tell you. Eric Trump.
We love you, Eric.
Thank you. Great job. And a very young man. This is a young man. He just turned 18. Oh,
Now
look
watch,
at
he's
this.
gonna get up. Wait till he stands up. Look at him. Look at how
A
tall
very
he
young
is.
man who's now going to college, got into every college he
Look
wanted
at him
to,
right
and
there.
he made his choice. And he's a very good guy, I'll tell you. You know, I'm not allowed to call them boy, but he is my boy. He's my boy. They're all my boys, right? When you have sons, they can be any age. They're your boy. They're always going to be. And he's a very special guy. Barron Trump. This is the first time he's ever done this. Barron.
He already stood up and waved.
Where is Barron?
I mean, come on. You know when he stands up, he no one's
Stand
gonna
up.
miss
Look
him.
at him.
Look at him. Come on.
He looks like his dad did.
That's the first time he's done it. That's the first time, right? Hey, you're pretty popular. He might be more popular than Don and Eric. We got to talk about this. Hey, Don, we got to talk about this, huh? All right. So, Barron, it's good to have you. Welcome to the scene, Barron. I don't know. He had such a nice, easy life. Now it's a little bit changed. Anyway, a special guy, right?
I like Baron.
Also, some grandchildren who are very talented. Two of them are great golfers, really great golfers. You all know about Kai. Where's Kai?
No,
Kai?
we don't know about Kai.
And a real little killer. She hits a long
He
ball
is
for her size. She can barely lift the club until she swings. Her swing is perfect. Chloe.
Chloe. Look at her over here. She's little bitty.
And Don Jr.'s here somewhere, I
Look at her.
think.
She's little bitty.
Vanessa is here. Oh, there he is. Good. Hi, Don. What a good group. Vanessa Trump, stand up. Thanks. Thank you, Don Jr. That's good.
He
Don the
must be a
third.
great grandpa. You
And
know what I mean?
also
I
a
think
real
he's an
friend of the
amazing
family. She's
grandpa.
been friendly. You know, she started off on the 5
I
years
do
ago.
too, Royal Apple.
And she made that show very successful. She was the star of that show, actually. And she was always good to me a long time, long before I knew her in this capacity. And she was really a big
Roseanne
star
Barr,
on
watch.
television, very, very big. The 5 when it was when it
Oh.
was just in its infancy and it was hot as it could be. Kimberly Guilfoyle, thank you, Kimberly.
Oh yeah, that's
And she
Don's
hasn't
girlfriend.
stopped.
uh-huh.
So thank you all for being here. And I know I didn't introduce many congressmen and lots of others, but I think we have to get back to the business at hand. Is it too hot for anybody? No, not bad. Once you get used to the fact that you're soaking wet, from the moment we take back the White House from crooked Joe Biden, I believe we are going to have the 4 greatest years in the history of our country. Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, shortly after we, all of us together, win the presidency, I will have the horrible war between Russia and Ukraine settled, and I will prevent our nation, and we will prevent the whole world from entering World War III, because that's where we are. We're very close to World War III, and Biden doesn't have a clue. We should have never allowed, if you think about it, Russia, Ukraine would have never happened. October 7th, the attack on Israel would have never happened. Inflation would have never happened. Think of our country if the election wasn't rigged. Think of it. Think where we'd be if they didn't rig that election. So we're not going to let it happen again because our country won't exist. It would be I believe it would be the last election we've ever had if anything happened. I really believe it. We're not going to let that happen. You got to get out and vote. If I was president, though, and think of it, Afghanistan, one of the most embarrassing moments in the history of our country, would also never have happened. It would have never happened. You know, Ukraine, when you think Ukraine, I had a very good relationship with Putin. We talked about it. It was the apple of his eye.
Amen,
Would have
Royal
never
Apple,
happened. I told him,
amen.
can't do it. You're not
In the
gonna do it.
war, stop
October
Russia trying to
7th, the
take
attack
over
on
in Jesus' name.
Israel.
Amen,
I knew it so
amen.
well. They had no
Amen.
money because the purveyor of funds was Iran, and Iran was broke. They had all sorts of sanctions. Nobody could buy. China couldn't buy. China was a massive buyer of oil from Iran. I said, if you buy from Iran, you can't do business in the United States. And they did very well in the United States. And they didn't buy nobody, but Iran was broke. They had no money for Hezbollah. They had no money for Hamas. And we had no terror. You know, I always wanted to talk about it when I was president. I was 3 years in, 3.5 years in. I said, I want to just brag a little bit. I want to say that we had no terror. There were no terror attacks in 4 years, but I wanted to brag about it. But I wanted to wait till I got out. And now I brag about it all the time. We had very few terrorists allowed into our country. We had a year 2019 where the charts come out, how many terrorists enter the country. Now, I think they're wrong because I can't believe it, but they actually had no terrorists. 0 terrorists came in 2019. That was a Trump year. Now we have thousands and thousands of terrorists pouring into our country from all over the world, and they're the worst terrorists in the world. They're the biggest and the worst, and we got them living in our country. They actually put down 2019, Trump, no terrorists, 0. I don't believe that, but that's what they have. And that was done by Border Patrol and others, State Department. I'll take it. I don't believe it, but it was very close to nothing. And they actually have 0 terrorists came into our country. We were tough on it. And we would not have Russian warships and nuclear submarines surrounding Cuba 60 miles off our coast. You know
There
that,
it
right?
is.
For all of you people in
There it
Cuba,
is.
congratulations. You're now being protected by Russia. Congratulations. Can you imagine that the press, the fake news, those people, they don't even talk about it. We have nuclear submarines and 5 warships in Cuba, and they don't even talk about it. If that happened to me as president, it would be the biggest story every single day. But they don't talk about it because they're fake and corrupt news.
It's the truth.
When I was in the White House, I canceled Barack Hussein Obama's deal with the Cuban dictatorship and reimposed tough sanctions on that regime. They were ready to break. They were all set, and then we had the election taken away, robbed, rigged. Joe Biden has gone weak and soft on Cuban communists, as you know better than anybody, so many of you here. And he's abandoned the brave Cuban dissidents while the Cuban people are suffering, starving, and dying. In Cuba, would have been all solved very quickly. As president, I will again stand with the people of Cuba in their long quest for justice, liberty, and freedom.
Amen.
And
You tell him, brother.
In my next term, we will build a great iron dome over our country, a dome like has never been seen before, a state-of-the-art missile defense shield that will be entirely made in the USA, right here in your state,
Awesome.
right here in Florida. We'll build a big section. You have a lot of defense. We moved a lot of companies into Florida for defense purposes. I will not cut one penny from Social Security or Medicare, and I will not raise the retirement age by one day. Biden is going to do that because he's allowing these people that come in to go on to Social Security and Medicare, to go into the hospitals. And, we want to be nice, but no country can sustain this. No country can sustain it. I kept that promise for 4 straight years, and I will keep it again. We have plenty of other resources. We're not going to touch Social Security or Medicare. If the millions of Biden migrants became citizens, Medicare and Social Security will be gone. They'll be gone. They'll be gone. We're going to rebuild our cities into beacons of hope, safety, and beauty better than they have ever, ever, ever been before. We will take over the horribly run capital of our nation in Washington, D.C., and clean it up, renovate it, and rebuild our capital city so that it's no longer a nightmare of murder and crime, but rather it will become the most beautiful capital anywhere in the world. Right now, if you leave Florida, let's go, darling. Let's look at the Jefferson Memorial. Let's look at the Washington Monument. Let's go and look at some of the beautiful scenes, and you end up getting shot, mugged, raped. We're going to take over our capital, and we're going to run it tough and smart, and we're going to beautify it. We're going to get all the graffiti off the marble. We're going to fix the roads and the medians, which are falling down all over the streets. We're going to make our capital beautiful again. We're going to do the same thing with our cities, even though Democrat run. We're going to work with Democrat governors and mayors if we have to. On day one, I will sign a new executive order to cut federal funding for any school pushing critical race theory, transgender insanity, and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content onto the lives of our children. And I will not give one penny to any school that has a vaccine mandate or a mask mandate.
Yes.
And I will keep men out of women's sports.
Yay.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine even having to say that? I will fully uphold the Second Amendment. We will protect innocent life, and we will restore free speech in our country. And I will secure our elections once and for all. Our goal will be one-day voting with paper ballots, proof of citizenship, and voter ID. Very simple. But until then, Republicans must win. You must get out and vote. We want a landslide, and let's call it this: too big to rig. Too big to rig. Thank you.
Yep.
Look at all the front row Joes. Oh, wow. Wow, they've been to like 200 rallies. Thank you very much. It's a great honor to have you. Great. It's a great honor. These are real patriots. They make a lot of money, I guess, because they're at every rally. I go to California, have a rally. I have the front row Joes there. If you took the 10 worst presidents in the history of the United States and added them up, they would not have done near the destruction to our country as Joe Biden and the Biden administration has done. Think of it. I used to say 5. Remember, 6 months ago, I'd say 5 worse. I added 10. I could go higher than that. There's nobody that's done destruction to our country. And now we find out he probably doesn't even know he did it. Okay. Joe, why did you do it? I did what did I do? So if you want to save America, get your friends, get your family, get everyone you know, and vote. You got to vote early, vote absentee, vote on election day, vote anytime you want, but vote and follow your vote. Make sure that it gets counted. You can do that. follow that vote because these people cheat like nobody's ever cheated before. Frankly, they're no good at policy, but they're good at cheating. And if you want to help us ensure election integrity, sign up at protectthevote.com. So in conclusion, from Jacksonville to Miami, from Tampa to Tallahassee, from the beautiful place that I know very well, destined to right here in Doral, we inherit the legacy of generations of American patriots who gave their blood, sweat, and tears to defend our country and our freedom. We stand on the shoulders of American heroes who crossed the ocean, settled the continent, tamed the wilderness, laid down the railroads, raised up those great, beautiful skyscrapers, won 2 world wars, and from right here in this beautiful state, launched our brave American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the face of the moon. Together, they made America into the single greatest nation in the history of the world. But now we are a nation in decline. We are a failing nation. We are a nation that has the highest inflation in 50 years, where banks are collapsing and interest rates are skyrocketing. Likewise, we are a nation where energy costs have reached the highest levels in our history. We are no longer energy independent or energy dominant as we were just a few short years ago. We are a nation that is begging Venezuela and others for oil. Please, please, please help us, Joe Biden says. And yet we have more liquid gold under our feet than any other country anywhere in the world. We are a nation that just recently heard that Saudi Arabia and Russia will be reducing their oil production while at the same time substantially increasing the price. And we met that threat by announcing that we will no longer be drilling for oil in large areas of Alaska and elsewhere in our precious land. We are a nation that is considered and consumed by the radical left's Green New Deal. Yet everyone knows that the Green New scam is fake and will lead only to our destruction. We are a nation whose leaders are demanding all electric cars, despite the fact that they don't go far, cost too much, and whose batteries are produced in China with materials only available in China, when an unlimited amount of gasoline is available inexpensively in the United States, but not available in China. And now we are a nation that wants to make our revered and very powerful army tanks, the best in the world, all electric, so that despite the fact that they are also not able to go far, fewer pollutants will be released into the air as we blast our way through enemy territory in an environmentally friendly way. And they also want to make our great jet fighters with a green stamp of energy savings, though losing 15% efficiency, but allowing us to keep our enemy's atmosphere clean of emissions as we viciously and unceremoniously attack them at levels never seen before. Who are these people? Who are these fools that would do this to us? Who are these people who would ruin our country? We are a nation that ended oil exploration and production in the United States, just as the price of oil reached an all-time high. What other country would do such a stupid thing, a foolish thing? and self-destruct itself, just like we've done for 4 years? Can we be energy independent and even energy dominant again? Yes, oh yes, and quickly, says President Trump. Yes, oh yes, and we will do it quickly. We are a nation that surrendered in Afghanistan, leaving dead soldiers, American citizens, and $85 billion worth of the finest military equipment anywhere in the world. We left it behind. And also abandoning Bagram, one of the biggest military bases anywhere in the world, and only 1 hour away from where China makes its nuclear weapons. And we are a nation that allowed Russia, Ukraine to fight, killing hundreds of thousands of people, and it will only get worse. It would never have happened with me as your president, and for 4 straight years, it didn't happen. Likewise, the horrifying attack on Israel would have never happened. They wouldn't even have thought of doing such a thing if President Trump was in the Oval Office. Iran was broke under the Trump administration. They didn't have the money to fund Hamas, Hezbollah, and all of the other instruments of terror that they use. But those sanctions were lifted by a corrupt Biden administration. And now Iran is a rich country with $250 billion. Think of that. Iran now has, from nothing, they were broke. They now have $250 billion. $6 billion they also got for hostages, $6 billion. And for electricity to Iraq, they were given $10 billion, all compliments of an incompetent Biden administration. And China with Taiwan is next. We are a nation that allows radical left terrorists to violently attack our cities, leaving behind massive destruction and death. And nothing happens to the criminals that do these terrible things. There is no punishment. But when people who love our country protest on January 6th in Washington, they become hostages, unfairly imprisoned for long periods of time. But fortunately, the Supreme Court has just ruled, and they should be out soon. We are a third world nation that has weaponized its law enforcement against the opposing political party like never seen before in our country. We've got a Federal Bureau of Investigation that won't allow bad election changing facts to be presented to the public, and which offers $1 million to a writer of fiction about Donald Trump to lie and to say it was fact. Where Hunter Biden's laptop from hell was Russian disinformation, and the FBI knew it wasn't. But 51 intelligence agents said it was, and a Department of Justice that refuses to investigate egregious acts of voting irregularities and fraud. And we have a man who is totally corrupt, totally incompetent, and the worst president in the history of our country, who is cognitively impaired and is a president who is not legally allowed to stand trial because he is mentally incompetent, but he is allowed to become the president of the United States again. And he is in no condition to lead, and is now in charge of dealing with Russia and China and all of these countries on possible nuclear war. He has no clue what he's doing or where he is. And next will be World War III, because he doesn't know what he's doing. And this will be a war more devastating than any of the other wars. It will be a war like no other because of the weaponry that no one wants to even think about or ever talk about. We are a nation that no longer has a free and fair press. Fake news is all you get, and they are indeed the enemy of the people. They refuse to discuss the Biden crime family, but enjoy covering the false indictments of Donald J. Trump, who has done nothing wrong except win an election against crooked Hillary Clinton. We are a nation where free speech is no longer allowed and where crime is rampant and out of control like never before. We are a nation that is allowing Iran to build a massive nuclear weapon and China to use the trillions and trillions of dollars it has taken from us to build a military to rival our own. And less than 4 years ago, we had Iran, China, Russia, North Korea, all in check. They respected us. They were afraid of us. They weren't going to do a thing against us. And everyone knows it. Now Russia and China are holding summits to carve up the rest of the world. And perhaps most importantly, we are a nation that is no longer admired, respected, or listened to on the world stage. They just aren't. We are a nation, in fact, that in many ways has become a joke. And we are a nation that is hostile to liberty, freedom, faith, and even to God. We are a nation whose economy is collapsing into a cesspool of ruin and whose supply chain is broken, whose stores are not stocked, whose deliveries are not coming, and whose educational system is ranked at the very bottom of every single list. We are a nation that just sold a once great company, United States Steel, to Japan. We are a nation whose stock market's continued success is continued and contingent on MAGA winning the next election. If MAGA doesn't win the next election, you will have a 1929 type depression. We're a nation where large packs of sadistic criminals and thieves are allowed to go into stores and openly rob them, beat up and kill their workers and customers, and leave with armloads of goods, but with no retribution, where the authority of our great police has been taken, where their families and pensions have been threatened, and their lives would be destroyed for the mere mention of the words law enforcement. We are a nation where fentanyl and all other forms of illegal drugs are easier to get than groceries to feed our beautiful families and babies. We have become a drug-infested, crime-ridden nation which is incapable of solving even the simplest of problems. We will institute the powerful death penalty for drug dealers, where each dealer is responsible for the death during their lives of 500 people or more. Mothers will never again be forced to watch their children overdosing and hospitaling. And we will never allow mothers to watch their child hopelessly dying in their arms, screaming, "What can I do? What can I do? Help me, God, what can I do?" We are a nation whose once revered airports are a dirty, crowded mess. You sit and wait for hours and then are notified that the plane won't leave, that they have no idea when they will, where ticket prices have tripled. They don't have the pilots to fly the planes. They don't see qualified air traffic controllers, and they just don't know what the hell they're doing. We are a nation that screens its citizens viciously at all ports, but
All right. I wanted everybody to hear everything, but he just keeps talking, and we're at the end of our time.
Right, right. So to summarize it all, everything I've ever bought from Temu, I have not had a fail. I'm not promoting Temu. I'm just telling you right now in these times, and with you'll see the following things that Connie and I get. Um, yeah, I think you guys will be pleased with them. But here, I have to show you this commercial real quick. Crud.
To drinking bleach, to tear gassing citizens and staging a photo op. We knew Trump was out of control
It's
when he was
happened
president.
before with the sound.
Then he lost the 2020 election and snapped. Trump wants revenge, and he'll stop at nothing to get it.
When
And,
you
the
when you
campaign
were
is obviously
gone,
going to have to calibrate their strategy.
look it up. Look it up. The sound's not coming through for me again. So anyway,
Well, we'll
thank you
show
for
it
your
again on. Thank you for your support, and we'll show you that one on
We
Thursday.
love you. We love you.
We
Thank
love
you for your
y'all,
support. Don't
and
forget to
we'll
hit the
see you
bells to get
Thursday.
notifications.
That's right. Like and subscribe. We'll see you Thursday. Bye, y'all.